welcome to the province of Crotone, the summer residence of the old Greek settlers, where the sea, mountains and a feeling of well-being awaits you. Between the sea and the mountains, between culture and traditions, Crotone is a province of great contrast. The oldest in Magna Grecia, but also the youngest province in Italy. In the province, the relationship between the coast and the mountains is very close. Crotone is one of the few tourist areas that enjoys this special park-to-park character. In just 30 minutes you can go from the marine park to the National Park of Calabria, from a Mediterranean environment to a European alpine climate. The territory of the province of Crotone is a favourite destination for cultural tourism and for visitors in search of landscape, nature, fine wine and gastronomical delights. Rivers and streams flow through the landscape. The river Neto flows down the valley from Virgil's Sila. It comes from the enchanted woods towards the sea and bringing with it a sensation of natural freshness which is still intact. Magical places. Within its boundaries, the territory of the province of Crotone maintains a strong presence of towers and manors which looked out for invaders and offered hospitality to great kings of past history. Prestigious heritage. Treasure chests of memories. Suggestions and charm. We therefore invite lovers of the Pillars of Hercules to visit our province, where culture and tradition, sea and general well-being await them. When they arrive here, they will discover all the pleasures of southern Italy. The Aragonese Castle. In one of the loveliest spots of the marine reserve at Isola Caporizzuto stands a castle which is certainly one of the most fascinating in Italy. This is thanks to its location, where it stands triumphantly on a little island linked to the coast only by a narrow strip of land, surrounded by sea and sky with almost surreal scenery. It is no coincidence that the region has chosen this site to symbolise tourism in Calabria. The original plan dates back to the second half of the 13th century under Angevin rule and was part of a project of Charles d'Anjou himself for protecting the bay of Capo Rizzuto. The castle was raided frequently, for example by the Algerian corsair known as Barbarossa or Redbeard, and by the Turkish pirate Dragut. With time it has lost its military importance, but certainly not its charm. Thanks to its good state of preservation, it still attracts many tourists, fascinated by the castle and at the same time by the magic that surrounds it in a striking natural setting. At present, the castle shows signs of various stages of construction, overlapping each other at different periods in its history, though always using the same local stone. The structure is divided into 3 stories, reached by means of a spiral staircase that is still well preserved in the surrounding wall. In the 15th century, under the Angevins, a curtain wall was added to the castle to resist the new and ever more sophisticated firearms. In the 16th century, the pentagonal ramparts were built at the corners, giving the castle the appearance of a fortress with bastions. The castle was reopened on the 23rd of June 2002 after extensive restoration work, during which it was discovered that the castle was built on the site of a previous building of the Greek period. This was presumably 6th century BC. Today it is ready to receive visitors and art and history lovers who can admire not only the castle but also its enchanting natural setting amid unspoilt coast and sea. Isola Capo Rizzuto. The Ionic area of the Mediterranean is an immense unexplored resource. The seabed itself speaks of history and brings the wonders of a forgotten world back to the present day. Many wrecks of Greek, Roman, Turkish, Spanish and Venetian ships are still waiting to be discovered. Santa Severina. Castle Carafa. The Castle of Santa Severina is an imposing complex which can be seen in all its glory from every corner of the valley. Today it houses a museum and has become an important cultural centre in the province of Crotone. The castle houses meetings, international concerts, art and handicraft exhibitions. Castle Baracco. The castle of Cacuri, a hill town in the Marquisate of Crotone, was built in the 16th century as a fortification with Byzantine. At present, the castle is partly publicly owned and partly privately owned. From the top, there is a panoramic view of all the neighbouring villages right over to the blue sea of Crotone. Old Acerentia. This characteristic pretty little town lies in the Scuzza district on 2 hills, called the Hill of the Bishop's Palace and the Hill of the Castle. In the 1800s, the town was abandoned by its inhabitants because of continuous earthquakes and outbreaks of malaria. Archaeological investigations continue into the remains, which include a 16th century church and its bell tower, amongst many medieval buildings. San Giovanni in Fiore derives its name from Gioacchino da Fiore of the Florence's monastic order. This is a bustling, lively town full of bars, restaurants and all necessary amenities. Magna Sila. is an area which is situated just half an hour's drive from the two seas. Mountain lovers will be fascinated by the woods, lakes and the changing colours of the seasons. This is a truly breathtaking area of beauty. During both summer and winter, La Sila ensures that tourists receive an abundance of activities. There is a calendar of motorboat competitions and a network of efficient ski lifts and cable car systems, which is constantly growing.